hope they, are going to stay with you.
No, yeah, it recorded, but I pressed a button.
Flustered after all that, and I guess. Oh, should I talk into the microphone? Can y'all not hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you.
Okay. Hello. Is that better? Okay. So I guess I would like to start with thanking Coach. You've put up with a lot of my drama and my complaining and just being a very, typical girl in every sense of the word. I appreciate every opportunity that you gave me to be on this golf team. Being a part of your team, having you as my coach has definitely been something that's made my high school career even better. I thank you so much for your patience, for your kind words, for your wisdom, for your insight, for just every moment you really just would pick me up if I was in a bad mood and just kind of be like, it's okay, you're going to sparkle, it's fine. So I thank you for that. I'm not the easiest person to get along with and to deal with, and you did that with grace and always said good things, so hopefully they were all true. Coach McDougal, I will never forget that your favorite song is Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus. I distinctly remember riding home from a tournament in Waco, and that song came on the radio, and you played it and rolled the windows down and just really enjoyed it like you were at a concert. And this was shocking for me because he seems like the kind of guy that would not listen to Miley Cyrus and yet that is his favorite song. So, but putting that aside, you've always you tell it like it is, and you're fun to be around, and I like your sense of humor, and I'm very grateful that I got to not only be a student in your speech class, but also have you as a co-coach for the team. So I thank you for all of your being there as well. I don't really know how to phrase that eloquently. Thank you. I would like to thank my mom and dad. My mom for always supporting me. I could shoot a 120, and she'd be like, "That's so awesome! Good job! That's so great!" And I don't know. It's whenever I'm upset, she's always the one there that's going to give me the pat on the back and be like, "It's okay, you'll do better next time." And I love her, and she's always there for me, even though she couldn't make it to every tournament. I know that she was there in spirit, and I thank her for that. My dad, who we've had our ups and downs with golf, is literally my favorite person in the world, and I'm gonna cry. And I thank you for the countless hours that you put in with me. For golf, and just always being there to have the sense of humor when I don't see it in things, but also having the discipline that I needed to be somewhat good at golf. And I love you so much, and I thank you for that. Teammates, guys, I freaking love you. And I literally would not ask for any other teammates. You are all blessings in my life. I'm so glad you're on the team with me. I love every single moment I've had with y'all. Maggie, who, at 6 in the morning, she's blaring Lil Wayne or something like that to get us all pumped up, and we're just no, we haven't had coffee yet. So that's, always good. No, seriously though, I love you. You're my favorite person, your outlook on golf. And
I will also never win with you again.
You were the worst. Yay. No. And then Ty, our little freshman, who I finally found someone else who's awake at 5 in the morning and actually can talk to people and not want to punch them. So that was nice because I had somebody that I could talk to. No, I love you. I think you're great. You're fun. You have a bright future on this team. We're lucky to have you, and you have great things ahead of you on this team. Sue! Oh my God. Sushi! Literally, we will be in the car for 2 seconds and she's asleep. Gone. Passed out.
I'll see what you're
She's
eating.
done. We put alarms next to her ear and nothing.
She functions better when she's asleep.
She does. This is true. We'll be getting ready for a tournament. We're on the range, physically practicing, ready to go. And Sue's in the cart, passed out asleep. And then she shoots 73. I don't know what's up with that. But Sue, I've never literally laughed so hard with someone who, not in a bad way, but says so little. Your presence is just awesome, and I think that you're great. And please continue to be you, please, because I love you. She's my favorite. I know. Oh my goodness.
Love you too.
Well, Sam, my dear friend Sam. My goodness, what do I say? No, it's so many things. What do I say? Sam, literally, I know I'm saying that a lot, but you're my little sister on the golf team. We just get each other. It's kind of you finish my sentences and you get what I'm thinking and you're like there to pick me up when I'm really angry at the world and like wanna, or like when I'm really happy, you're like really happy with me. I don't know. We just like mesh, and whatever you do in life, you're gonna be successful and awesome, and I'm gonna be right there with you, supporting you because I love you and we're gonna be friends after this, and please continue to be you. And Emily. Emily. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we became good friends this year, I would consider. And I love the fact that your personality is just like infectious. Like you're like, come on guys, let's go. And you're like out there and like everyone's like, all right, let's go. And you're fun and you're peppy and you're excited and you're loud and you love golf, which is awesome because I feel like me sometimes I was like, oh. And you'd like pick me up and just be like, Monica, seriously, can you like not be dramatic for 2 seconds? And so I feel very excited to got to know you. It's a privilege and an opportunity to call you my friend, and I love you, and you're awesome. And even the freshmen who I didn't really get to know with that well, you're awesome too, and I love y'all. So that's my really long spiel, and I love everyone here, and thank you for listening to me.
Yay. Yeah, Monica! Love you, girl! I creep on you, Jeannie.
Mrs. Coach Terry Campbell. Little TC. You remind me of my favoriteest canned soup, and your caring soul in curly mane reminds me of Hagrid from Harry Potter. Since I was a little lad, you've helped me improve my golf game with motivational quotes, the occasional "what a woman," and the best golf swing advice: keep your head down. You've managed to unite the best of talented friends and to lead us through 4 unforgettable years of high school golf. Thank you for everything you've done for me, like when I made you go sit with teachers eating alone at lunch, even though you make fun of me about that. Well, anyways, up until my senior year, I thought I could play golf in college to a full ride, with a full ride to any school that I wanted. But let's be realistic, I'm not Maggie. So I decided to start focusing on school and less on golf. And as a coach, I expected you to make me choose between golf and school, as I'd made you choose my freshman year between Sue and I. Thank you for everything you've done, and even helping me with my college tuition with the Good Citizen Award, which is a real scholarship. And by the way, I forgive you for throwing me out of a golf cart and taking my window privileges away. Mommy and Daddy. I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me throughout my life. Mommy, Marmar, Mama Bear. I know you didn't enjoy watching me play golf because it made you nervous, but thank you for supporting my childhood passion. Daddy, my poppy seed muffin, my popsicles. Thank you for introducing me to golf. And thanks to you, golf has been my greatest achievement in life. You guys are the greatest. 我长大的时候，你们帮着我很多，谢谢。我毕业的时候，我要让你们走路有风，但是不要太多风，你们会被吹走。我最高诶。
I don't understand.
I'll always be your stubborn little girl, and I'm really going to miss my 2 best friends. I love you. God, this is so embarrassing. You're making my airplane funny.
Aww.
I wrote a thank you for Monica Wiki. Hold on, I'm a little thirsty.
Drink your
Monica
tears.
Wiki, thank you for being my friend despite my hatred for you when we first met. You're the best teammate because you've supported my unfulfilled dream of quitting the golf team and starting a Wii bowling team. I will not miss waking up in the mornings for golf tournaments, but I will miss warming up on the green as you dangerously release your putter like a mace. I hope my roommate in college will be as great as you. She won't judge when I come to school on Halloween as a giant french fries and an afro and a Pizza Hut. Or when I use all the pillows to make a fort in my sleep, or when I indulge in a burrito the size of a small infant. You are especially the best airplane buddy ever, because even though I have to sit perpendicular to the ground when we take off, I know it's all okay because you're right there with me. The thought of us never being butt-cheek buddies on the airplane always gets to me. Like the time you awaited my arrival on the last hole at Rawls, the last hole of my golf career. It's those kinds of moments that I'm going to miss with the golf team. A couple weeks ago, you promised me that when you got married, I would not only be invited to the wedding, but I would also be a bridesmaid. Now you are all witnesses to this statement. I would promise Monica the same, but Mercedes, who graduated 2 years ago, foreshadowed that I wouldn't get married until I was 40, and I picked until I was 60. So I'm sorry, but I probably won't remember that promise. However, by then, you will have done many great things, whatever, and impacted my life. I know this for a fact because you've done the same for me. Thank you for everything you've done, and thank you for being Monica Wiki.
Aww.
No, I think I'm done.
Are we done?
Yeah, I'm done. That's my baby toy.
Did I ever tell you she makes me laugh?
Why can't you be butt cheek buddies now?
Do you?
Whoa.